Hello everyone. Good morning. Is my necklace a little crooked maybe? Let me fix it. It is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers. It is Friday, December 12th, and it is 10 a.m. here in Michigan, and we are live for our day 5 of our North Pole delivery craft along. So I had to move this one up a couple hours because we have a college visit with my son to go to. So if you have to watch the replay, that's totally cool. It will be here as well. But say hi when you hop on. Let me know you're here, where you're from, and all the good stuff. Okay, just give me 1 second. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We have 11.9 subscribers still, so we're getting so close to that 12,000. So share, make sure you hit the button if you haven't already, and you can follow me over on Facebook as well. If you're not on the email list, you can join that. We're going to have a free tutorial next week, and I might have some classes going on. So make sure in there so you get notified first. If you would like any tutorials, the one this week you can get free if you order at least $50. It's $25, a $25 tutorial. Or you can become a VIP for $24.95, so a few cents cheaper, and get this along with everything else that's there. My team gets free access to that, but there's tons of tutorials there if you're looking for anything. And last but not least, if you want to go shopping for any products, you can get them at that link. And just 1 second. So you can shop there. We have free shipping going on. And today is the last day. So if you want to take advantage of that, it is with a $75 order before tax, shipping, and rewards. And then I think it's still available, you can add on the product of the month if you want for only $5. And then you will not only get this tutorial for free, you will also get my product of the month tutorial, which has 12 projects. That will be released around the 20th of the month, and then I can send that out. So that's what we have going on if you want to shop. There is a last chance list, a lot of things on sale. So check that out along with the free shipping sale. Okay, so if you are just hopping on, this week I've been live every day making 2 projects. We've done a North Pole delivery craft along. If you got the kit, if you were one of the lucky people that got the kit before it sold out, it came with a full pack of the North Pole Specialty Designer Series paper. It came with a cool little package of 24 sheets of assorted cardstock. So this is like a whole pack of cardstock, a $14 before tax and shipping value. And you'll cut your cardstock up as we go along. You'll have lots left over. You can make more cards. And there was a baggie with die cuts, some dimensionals. You got a sheet of the Deer Dot embellishments. Mine are almost gone. And a full thing of ribbon along with a cute gift. We had these different little bags, and I don't even have one to show you, but there was a bow on here, some fuzzy socks, candy, a cute little ornament with like an envelope that said from Santa, and a lotion with some cute little critters on it with hats and gloves, kind of coordinated with our theme. So again, I didn't have one to show. I just kind of put what I did have to give you an idea. So that is what you guys got if you ordered the packet along with the tutorial. So we are going to do the last card on the last page first, and then we're going to go back to page 1. There is a little bag, and we are going to make that for today. And then I'll show you all 12 projects, or 10 projects, sorry, I can't count, that we have done this way. Enjoy your college visit. They're a blast. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, we will, I'm sure. It's an exciting time for sure. We are using the Wishing You Joy stamp set. There is a really cute bundle that coordinates with this, but this is the one I'm using, so you just need any type of sentiment to use. So let's turn the camera down and get started. This card that we are making today is one of my favorite type of layouts with cards. And so I didn't cut all of it so you could see, but I do have a lot of the pieces. So say hi when you're hopping on. Let me know where you're from. Give me a 1 if you are watching live, and a 2 if you are watching the replay. Good morning, everyone. I see some more people hopping on, so that's awesome. In our tutorial, we have pictures, a cutting guide, a supply list, and directions. So you're going to start out with a piece of and I just read the directions say pool party, and that is incorrect. It should be Poppy Parade. So you're going to want Poppy Parade. You could use pool party, but I use Poppy Parade. I missed that. So it's 4 1/4 by 11, and we are going to score it in half at 5 1/2, and then we are going to cut. Here's our little baggie of our leftover embellishments. Then we're going to cut off the front at 2. So we scored it in half, and then we're going to cut this at 2 3/4. I just wanted to make sure I did it right. So this is this is going to be our card base. Then you're going to need a piece of basic white that is 5 by 3 3/4, and then you're going to need some garden green. And so this piece is 5 1/4 by 4, and then you need 2 pieces that are 2 1/2 by 4. These look, I was going to say, these look really long. I think I need to trim them down. I didn't trim them down. And then our designer series paper. So our designer series paper is using that cute pattern with the animals and the vehicles. And so one will be, there are directional. So you need 2 papers that are 2 3/8. You need one that is, what in the world? Oh, yes. You need 2 that are 2 3/8 by 3 7/8. One is going to go this way, and one is going to go horizontal, vertical and horizontal. So one is going to go on the side, and one's going to go across. So you need 2 of those. They're the same sizes, but we just want the cars going, the one going horizontal. Then you're going to need, so then when I cut this piece off, I don't know, the one way, I had a leftover piece, so I trimmed it down to 1 1/2 by 3 3/4, and we're going to use that on the inside. Okay, so if you use pool party, I'm sure it's going to be cute, but it's, if you know the colors, Poppy is reddish, not blue. You're also going to want to get out of your little tags. You should have, I don't know why I have an extra banner in there. You should have these 2 pieces left. We're going to use the circle today. And then this is a 2-inch circle punch. And then this cute little arch we're going to use on our last project. So I'm just going to set that aside. You love the animals in the cars, Lisa. They're so cute. They're little dogs, cats, a fox, a rabbit, a beaver. They're so cute. Just zooming around. delivering their Christmas packages. For our ink today, we're going to be using Poppy Parade. And we're also going to want to grab from those cute little die cuts that are in the paper. Where did I do with them? Right here. We're going to want to find a little present. Where is a little present? Right here. I don't want to put this in the ink. There's like a cute little present right here. And if you wanted, so you're going to want this little present. If you wanted, you could take one of these other little like vehicles and put it inside too. Like there's those. There's a couple different ones. So you can do that if you want. All right, let's put this together. It's really easy. Hi, Nancy. Where's everyone watching from? Good morning, Linda. I know you're in Florida. But, okay, we're going to layer this together. Okay, let me look for, now I moved something and now I don't. Okay, I'm going to get my little silicone mat out. And we're going to stamp our sentiment in the center. May your Christmas be bright. So we're going to stamp that in the Poppy Parade. Remember, we're going to lightly press and not smash. We're going to tap, tap, tap and not smash, because otherwise you'll get ink all over your block. And then we're going to stamp this right here. May your Christmas be bright. Then on the inside, I'm just going to clean this off on my chamois. I had somebody come a couple weeks ago, and she was asking about our chamois, and this is my original chamois. It's not pretty at all, but it still works. You just get it wet with water. Like the side is getting hard. Can't really bend it, but just put it under warm water, squish out all the ink until it comes out clear, and it's good to go. And I keep it in one of our clear cases. I have several of those, so they do last a really long time. Now for the inside of our card, I'm gonna stamp sending you cheer. You could do wishing you joy. You could do whatever one you want. On my other card, it says wishing you joy. This one, I'm going to do sending you cheer. So now, though, just to give you an idea what it's going to look like, we're going to have the green layer, the garden green, and then we're going to have the white layer, and then this piece over here. So that we're going to want to stamp it over here. Debbie is watching from northern Minnesota. It's very cold here, but it's winter in Minnesota. Oh gosh, yes. Stay warm, Debbie. Okay, let's ink this up in the Poppy Parade and stamp this right here. Now we are done with our ink pad, so I'm going to close that up and clean this off, and then we will assemble. So I love this card layout because you can do it in any type of color and coordinating paper. It's just really fun. Okay, bring in our pieces. Grab your adhesive. Where is mine? It's probably under the pile of junk on my desk. It is. Okay, so we're going to put this on here. Layer our basic white on our garden green. We have like the little beaver and the rabbit with their scarves and hat driving their little delivery trucks. We're gonna put that right there, and put some adhesive on the back. Thank you, Linda. She said, I appreciate you, Linda. If you are enjoying these free craft alongs, please like, share, and subscribe. This will help the algorithm as well as Michelle to keep those free content coming. And stay safe, everyone. Yes. Thank you so much for reminding everyone, Linda. I appreciate you. Okay, so there is that. Now we're going to decorate our front flap. So you're going to take the one that's going the vertical way. And, oh, I almost glued it right on, but I forgot I have a garden green layer that just has a tiny little border because I didn't want to cut off those cute animals. Like, they're so cute. Yes, you can hit the little heart thing right now, and even while you're watching, or a thumbs up. Okay, that's gonna go on the front flap like that. And then we're gonna take these 3 pieces and layer them together. Linda, what's the temperature in Florida where you're at today? Is it nice and sunny and warm? I think the sun was out a little bit today, but it is so, my subdivision is like a sheet of ice. It is so icy. I'm hoping the sun will help melt some of it today. Okay, then we're gonna take this garden green and attach it to the Poppy Parade. I don't even know where my sample is. I was like, am I doing this how I thought? Yes, now we're gonna grab our ribbon, our beautiful balmy blue ribbon. When you open it up, it's kind of like, almost like a clear, a sheer, so pretty. We're going to tie a little knot around the left side. Peg said hello from Iowa, and Karen is watching from cold Lockport, New York. Most of us are right now are in cold places. Okay, we're just going to wrap this around and tie it in a knot. This is my favorite type of ribbon. I wish we had it in every color. Every color. I love it because it's just so light. It lays flat and it's really pretty. So I wish we had it in white and black and pink and green and all of the colors. Brittany said the sun is out in Idaho. It's about 40 degrees and we have no snow. Oh. Okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to attach it to this side, but we don't want to put glue on the right side, only the left. So a good way, if you ever mess that up, is to flip it over, take your dimensionals. You can use it just flat, but I love my dimensionals. We're going to add like some of the, and I'm using my edge up. We have Arkansas. Mario is watching from Las Vegas. Oh gosh, 71 today. Oh, that sounds amazing. Mario, I am going to come visit you. That sounds wonderful. Enjoy it for us. Okay, we're going to take those dimensional pieces off and we're going to stick this on right here. Now, you're going to cover up most of your cute little guys depending on the pattern, how you cut the paper. I'm going to put mine down a little bit so you can see that guy up there. So now you can open it that way. And then the same thing, I'm going to put my sentiment over here so you can see these guys over here. And I'm going to put that in down with a dimensional. So you can, well, depending on where your dimensionals are, you can slide that. Good. Cold in New Jersey, said Debbie. Whew, yes. Winter has arrived for a lot of us. There's that. Then we're going to take this cute little present and pop that on there. I'm going to use a little mini dimensional. So look, I have just a few left on this sheet. We'll take one and we'll put this on the bottom. And we will pop this down here. Okay, this cute little truck here, we went to Frankenmuth last night. If any of you are familiar with Michigan, is this cute little German town. And I always describe it as Christmas time is like a little Hallmark movie, and we go every year. And so we went yesterday, and there's Bronner's, which is the world's largest Christmas store. It's huge. And we always pick out Christmas ornaments. So we went and did that yesterday, and right when we got into town there was a farm and they had an old blue truck and it was so cute, and they were closed. So I was like, man, I would love to get a picture of that truck. It was just really pretty though. It's really pretty there. If you ever get to Michigan, it's a great little, it's definitely a tourist town. I used to work there when I was in college at some of the little stores there was like a family that owned several stores, and so I would rotate between them. Okay, take your little dots. We're going to add blue. We're going to add the poppy. I'm going to add some over here just because it's white space in the garden green. And we did it yesterday because my kids didn't have school, and we're like, we don't go on the weekend because it's so busy. So it worked out great that they didn't have school and we could go as well. Okay, there we go. Here is our first card. So I added 2 little dots there, 2 little dots there, and 1 there. So here is our first card for day 5. May your Christmas be bright, and then you can open it up and it can say sending you cheer. Now, if you needed another gift card holder, you could add a piece of paper, just do a little edge here, notch it out, and then you could put a little gift card or make this a money card holder as well. But there is our card for day 5, card number 1 for today. So hope you guys like it. And you can see how, again, how you cut your paper. You're going to see it in different places of the cute little animals. I have been there and it's so much fun, said Karen. Yes. Normally, lately, we've been getting there at like 6:30 and they close at 7 since COVID. So we're like rushing around. So yesterday we got there in plenty of time and we could look around because the time always is a factor. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Okay, our last project for this series is going to be this cute bag. This is pretty tall. And we are going to make it. It's very easy to make. This would hold a lot of different gifts, candy. You could tuck a lot of things in here. I'm going to show you how. You're going to need this last little arch. You're going to need the pool party and a blending brush. Let's make our bag first. And then I will show you how we'll decorate it. And I got a little drink from McDonald's today, peppermint drink. It's so good. It's not really hot anymore, but that's okay. Okay, so again, this last project is on page 1, and you're going to take a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So you don't have to pick the one I picked. I loved these little dogs, and there is a cat, but most of them are dogs. There's a couple little cats. I just thought they were so cute with the little presents on their backs, the letters in their mouths. So I really wanted to feature this paper, and then when you flip it over, the inside is just a bunch of like cute little postages. So that's the one I'm going to use. Thank you, Linda. I'm going to grab it out of right here. So here is the piece. Now grab your paper trimmer, and we are going to follow the directions to score this. So we're only going to take out a tiny little sliver of this paper, and then we're just going to fold it and glue the bottom in a tab. It's so easy. So on a 12 by 12 piece of paper, we're going to, I got to pull out the arm on here. We're going to, on this direction, so make sure your animals are going across. We're going to score it at 1.5 inches. So just find your 1.5. If I could go back and tell my like 4th grade teacher that taught me like the ruler and all these fractions, how much I would use it in my everyday life, never would have dreamt that. 1.5, 5 3/4, and I use the fractions a lot because I create my own projects and have to figure out the equal measurements. It's crazy. Okay, 5 3/4, score 7 1/4. I always get nervous when I'm like, is this really, did I put it in right? 7 1/4. And then we want 11 1/2. So that's going to give us a little 1/2 inch tab. 11 1/2. Okay, now we're going to score the top and the bottom at 1.5. So you're flipping your paper, you're going to go to the 1.5, and make sure it's lined up at the bottom and score. And then I'm just gonna flip my paper the other way because this is the top, this is the bottom, do 1.5. So those of you who might have, I say this every time I make something out of a whole 12 by 12 sheet of paper, this is a great way to use up that paper and clear some room out. Oh my gosh, this necklace. Okay, go ahead and fold on the top and bottom line. So we have that. Then on these lines, we're going to fold as well. Give a good crease. Okay, so fold on every single edge. Now, you're gonna come to this 1/2 inch, it's hard to see, this little 1/2 inch tab at the very bottom, so you can tell the bottom by where the dogs are. This little piece here we don't need. So this little 1/2 inch, and then I'm gonna cut it at an angle. We're gonna cut that piece off. You don't need it. Kind of like your appendix, just take it out. My one friend said that, and ever since then I always think that when, now you don't need this top piece either, but I think I left it on. I think I left it on, yeah. Okay, so now all we're gonna do is we're gonna take, I'm gonna use a combination of glue. So the top, we're gonna fold this down. I'm gonna run my regular glue. You're gonna want, you can use tear tape, liquid glue, whatever, Seal Plus. I always use a strong glue for bags and boxes. And then we're going to fold this down just like so. Give it a good crease. Now, you're gonna take the 1/2 inch tab, do you see your little 1/2 inch tab? And we're going to put glue down here, just like that. What would you put in this bag? I can think of like some socks, some like lotion, chapstick, like eye patches, face mask. Like I'm thinking like self-care type things. You can put like all kinds of stuff. So that should line up perfectly. So we have this coming together, and then we're going to, oh my gosh. Okay, before you do this, you guys, we have to cut up the rest of the tabs. I didn't do that. Good golly. I'm getting ahead of myself. All those lines, like you have to cut up because otherwise you don't have a bottom. We'll just call it on the holidays. So on those lines, cut up till you get to that score line. Hello. And then now you have tabs like this. And I always like to have where it's coming in, do you see the tab in the back? I always make that be the back. So then that means that this is gonna be like the back here. So you can take a little sliver out of these little tabs, which again, I kind of got ahead of myself, so I'm gonna do that right now. Just cut a little tiny wedge out so it just goes together a little nicer. I normally do that before I glue that little 1/2 inch flap down. Any of you laughing at me? Yes, thanks, Catherine. I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't know until like practically Wednesday we were going on this. Okay, add glue to your little side flaps. I'm putting that one down so it's like a solid piece, and then I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to, and you could make this with a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. Stay down, and then do this flap back. Okay, so here is our cute little, and then I like to take my fingers right there and kind of pinch it together. It's cute little box. And if you need something to go, like I can get my hand in there to press the bottom, but you could use a ruler to make sure the bottom is all put together. Isn't this so cute? Okay, let's decorate our tag now. I'm gonna set this aside to let it dry. So we're gonna take these little slivers off now, throw them away. Bring in our little arch from our little kit. These are the everyday arches. We're going to take some Pool Party in our blending brush, and we're going to add a little bit of Pool Party to the bottom so it just looks like our dog isn't going to be floating. We're also going to need our sentiment that says, "May your Christmas be bright." Now on my sample, I had used Pool Party first and I didn't clean it off very good. And it's kind of like a gray color. And I didn't want to make another tag, so I just left it. So I'm going to make sure this one is really clean so I don't make that mistake again. Because I know I just used it in Poppy. I think I said Pool Party. I used it in Poppy Parade, the red, and then went into the blue, and it made it weird. Okay, Pool Party. We're going to stamp this at the top of our arch. And then we got to find a cute little dog. Okay, that looks much better. Okay, go into those little die cuts, and we're going to get this cute little dog right here with the envelope in its mouth. Isn't this so cute? He has a little red sweater. He's delivering the mail. We're going to take a dimensional. I have a little piece right here behind him. Oh, and he's gonna go right there like that. Okay, this is gone. I'm gonna toss that. Then I'm gonna bring this in, and I'm going to, so here's several options for you. You can punch holes in the sides and tie ribbon. You can have ribbon handles. You could take extra cardstock or designer paper and glue it inside either the front and the back or the sides to make handles. You could staple them. I've done so many different things. You could punch 2 holes and have a handle on the front and a handle on the back with ribbon. So many different things. I'm going to keep this open, and I am going to put this here with some dimensionals, and then we're going to make a big bow with that Pool Party. I'm going to try to grab some tissue paper to show you how cute it is once you put your little present in there with your tissue paper. So we're going to put some dimensionals down. Take this, I'm going to put it just like here. Okay, then where's my pretty little ribbon? We're going to make a big bow and put it right there on the top of the arch with a glue dot. We're going to add a couple little Pool Party dot. Why do I keep saying the wrong color? Poppy Parade dots as well. You can add Pool Party too, but I added the reddish colored ones. Okay, we got a big bow to go right there. We are going to take our glue dot and stick this down. I cannot wait to show you all 10 projects. They are so cute. Okay, now we're going to go in with our dots, and we're going to take these 2 little, we're going to take a Poppy Parade up here. This, I'm just using my little take your pick tool, one down here, and then take a bigger one and put it over here. And then you can give me 1 second. got some tissue paper. Our paper pumpkin boxes always have the blue, but the one, of course, I grabbed had red, but here is the blue too. So you have some tissue paper, so you can decide to reuse your tissue paper from your paper pumpkin kit and put your little gift in there. If you're a crafter, you can fill it with some ribbon, some dimensionals. You could, this would make a liquid glue, twine, all kinds of stuff. And then take your little tissue paper and tuck it down in there. And there you have a cute little present. Or if you have red, this was in the strawberry paper pumpkin kit. You could use white. Cute little present. Yes, this is a very handy bag year-round for sure. So here is cute little bag in our last project for our craft around long. How cute is this? And it's 1.5 inches wide, so you can fit quite a lot in here. Okay, we're gonna go through all 10 projects. Let me know if you have a favorite. Hopefully you like all of them. It was so fun to design these for you. Again, I designed all these for you. And sometimes I get together with my friends. This time I just did it solo. All right, let's start from day one. Day one, we have this adorable Z-fold card that we made. So we have that. Then we made this adorable card, sending you cheer. It kind of opens up this way. So that was day one, projects 1 and 2. Day 2, we did this easel card that opens like this, and then it stands upright. So super cute card. So that was our first project for day 2. And then we made a really fun slimline card, which is long, cute little scene, and inside there's a pocket so you can tuck money or a gift card. So that was day 2. Oh, Debbie, I'm so glad you love the bag. That makes me so happy. Okay, day 3, we made, I had to think for a minute, we made this cute little card with the little scene in the snowbanks, and then that was the inside. And then our next card that we did was the blue truck, and that is the inside. So that was day 3. Okay, so then we have day 4 yesterday. We made this cute little card with a little, you can put a little gift card in it as well. And then we had this card that opens up. And again, I found out how I did it yesterday. Opened up better. So it opens up this way. So it's using the paper we're using today actually. And then you can tie it shut. You can do it so your flap opens either way. So that was day 4. Okay, look at like all these projects. Okay, and then today we made this card, wishing you joy, just a fun layout. And then we have our cute little gift giving, nice size bag. So we have those. My desk is full of all these amazing projects. I hope you've liked this craft along. It's been so much fun. Plan to do another one, so be on the lookout for that. Again, if you want the tutorial, it's for sale for $25. If you order at least $50 with me this week, I'll email it to you. Or if you become a VIP member, it's 5 cents cheaper, and then you get all the tutorials. There's free shipping. It ends today. But if you spend over $75, you'll not only get this, but you'll get my 12 projects for the product of the month as well. So lots of good things happening this Friday. You have until Sunday to get your orders in total, but free shipping does end today. Okay, Michelle said, I love this craft along. All very nice projects, cute papers. Thank you, Debbie. I love them all. I can't wait to make some. Thank you, Karen. Enjoy your college visit. Thank you. We will. Hi, Joan from Washington State. Okay, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. It's been a really fun week. I love going live and doing videos for you guys. It is my favorite thing. I love crafting with you. So I hope you've loved all 10 of these projects, and I will see you soon. We do have a kit sale I need to do to clear out some kits, and I'm thinking about doing a online bingo. I need to run it by my husband, but I'm thinking a bingo would be really fun in between the holidays, and doing some crafting. So again, be on my email list so you don't miss out. I will see you soon. Thank you guys for joining me every day this week. Like, subscribe, and share. See you soon. Bye.